What's up, everybody? It's your coach Jaron here with Forge, and today we'll be talking about the block pull. Now, with this variation, we're going to be taking the weight and elevating it off of the floor anywhere from 2 to around 4 inches on average. This variation is beneficial for a few different reasons. One, it allows us to build strength in that sticking point, typically around mid-shin for most people, where the bar tends to slow down, by forcing us to initiate the lift from that point of deceleration. The block pull also allows us to emphasize the muscles of the upper back and the lats, and so we can overload these areas and build muscle and strength by using the repetition method with this variation as well. The block pull also allows us to overload the lift and oftentimes lift a heavier load than we might be able to pull off of the floor. So the reasons that we choose this variation may be different for each one of you, but regardless, it can be a very powerful variation that allows us to change the stimulus of the deadlift just slightly. With regard to how you perform the block pull, it is going to be almost identical to your cueing for either the conventional or the sumo deadlift, depending on which variation you're doing. The one main difference is that since the bar has already left the floor, you're typically going to start all the way up against the bar rather than being backed off of it slightly. When you look down, the bar will still be over the center of your foot, but your shin will generally be closer to the bar than it is if you were pulling from the floor. To perform the lift, we're going to follow our same sequence. For conventional, feet facing forward, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth to drop the ribs, inflate to brace, and karate chop the hips backwards. Close the armpits, nice neutral head position, and push through the floor. For sumo, take our wider stance, root, inhale, exhale, inflate, push back, maintaining lateral pressure, close the armpits, Another very useful variation of the block pull is the snatch grip block pull. This variation significantly increases the demand on the upper back, particularly the lower and mid traps and the lats. To do this variation, we're going to grab outside of the power rings and perform as a standard conventional deadlift. So give these block pull variations a try, and I hope you enjoy plugging them into your program.